Yo, 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 yo.
Wow.
So 42 of Big Belly. I look rough. My hair is just. I just got to retwist it. Yeah, but Big Belly. Damn, hold on. Big
Nick
Belly
wasn't ready
Pats.
to start this episode.
I was ready. It just my hair.
Didn't see himself in the camera.
Yeah. You might ask why I got the shades on, because it's cool. And
it's storming outside in England though, so there's no sun.
It is. There's no
I
sun.
I guess you don't get to wear the sunglasses very often, so you can wear them now. It's fine.
I wasn't going to, and then I walked past them, and I was like, "Why the fuck not?" You know. But
fair enough.
So I started rocking them, but it is storming. It's storm. Ewan. I don't know, some British name, but it's been windy. So if you hear some stuff knocking and stuff, it's been just windy. Yesterday, it's been raining too. But yesterday, the trash cans.
Your bins went rolling.
My trash cans are like on this, like they're pressed up against the house.
Yeah.
The wind was so bad that it took them off the house, out the driveway. And mind you, my driveway, there's a car and two gates, and there's a car. So it maneuvered it around this fucking car to the street and pushed them all the way down the street. I was like, yo, bro, the disrespect is just wild.
And Nick standing.
They're still there. These are my shorts.
Yeah, nice shorts. Nice shorts. He's just checking on his pants. For those who are not listening, he's just checking on his bins, making sure they're still there.
They're still there.
Because if he abruptly leaves the episode, he's going bin chasing.
I'm not going. Shit, I'll just go after. It's not like a top priority. But yeah, episode 42, Big Belly Pats. Yeah, brother. I was a bit late because I was playing FIFA. Daniel has me addicted to Ultimate Team.
Yeah.
Like now, I think it's because it's becoming a problem.
It's fun. It's fun though because it's like if you forget about the competition, like the rivals and the champions, which is like a very toxic environment. It's not great, but like it's fun because when we are talking and playing at the same time, or we're playing like a version of the game called Rush, it's enjoyable to just laugh at one of us getting smashed by the computer or smashed by another person constantly. And it's like, but it's cool to collect the cards and the objectives, and there's always something new coming out, and you're trying to get the best cards, and you know, and then when you're playing against someone, we all say it's like, oh, they paid to play. They definitely paid EA. They're lots of money. They're bags of money to get all the big players. So yeah, so that's been fun.
Do you think anyone ever thinks that we pay to play?
Yeah, if you look at my team, I've got an 89 Delap upfront evolutions. I don't think if I could buy a striker, everyone would buy a striker, right? I got the 90 cam that Zidane and everyone got for free. So I've got all the players in my team that I got. Like, if you play a game where someone's got Vinicius Jr., Gareth Bale, and Salah all team of the year, along with like Virgil van Dijk team of the year, you know they've bought it. There's no ways they've opened up those packs and they've done all the squad builders without paying some type of coin or money. They must have, because it's like if you watch all these YouTubers that do all the content creation for FC25, they got all their coin websites. Buy a coin now. Buy your coins. Buy your cheap coins. Click here down below. But they make lots of money though. These people make lots of money. Make lots of money. But nonetheless, we're playing. And I've also got the Nick told me to download the one game, the Ghost of, I'm gonna stuff it up. Save me.
Tsushima,
a very cool single player campaign game. Yeah, that's been really cool, really nice to play. Like it what reminded me, what was the series that came out earlier in 2024 on Hulu, the Japanese samurai series?
Shogun.
It reminded me of that a lot, which was really cool. And it's like that's been really nice to play. Sometimes when I get upset on FIFA because someone's battered me 11-2, I'll be like, all right, done with this game for a while. Let's go and kill some people with a sword. And I think that's why you have Call of Duty.
I don't have it no more.
What?
So I had it when you game share. You can game share with one person. And it's like if me and you were to game share any games that I have that's not disc, like games that I've downloaded or games that you downloaded, we can share those games. So like we can split instead of having to buy two separate ones, like for instance Call of Duty. If you had Call of Duty, or if I had Call of Duty and I game share with you, you could just download it on your PlayStation. We both can play.
Okay.
But you can only game share with one person. So I was game sharing with my cousin, and I was fine with it. I was playing for a few months or so, and then it started saying like, "You have to buy this game. You have to buy this game," et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Basically, what he did was he didn't know that you could only game share with one person. So he was trying to game share with like another cousin or two or something. That fudged it up. So now I don't know. It was messing up on my system, so I just deleted it. I was like, just don't worry about it. I'll get it another time or something. But yeah, I haven't played it in a while. Side note, when we post these videos, do you watch the videos before you post it?
I try.
Okay.
Yes, some of the AI takes out some of. So with Riverside, when we post, I'm not a video editor. I'm not a creative genius, so I do allow the AI to do some work. So anyone out there calling out any video editors that love us, adore us, and want to help us, I mean, we will pay, but we're not going to pay a salary. If you're keen to help us do a video edit, check through our video and see if we do it. But I do rely on the AI to take they focus on taking out any gaps, any pauses in the video. But I think because of our connection being a lot more improved, that I don't use the VPN anymore when we record, I can probably not take out things, because when I do the short video clips for Instagram, I don't take the gaps anymore. I leave the pauses in, because I mean, when we're telling dad jokes, you need a pause, not skip it. Why did anyone say our video is crap?
No. Just you and I'll message you.
Okay. I'm about to get slapped.
No.
The videos are shit, Daniel. What the fuck are you doing?
You good. But yeah, brother, how's life been treating you? Same shit, different day?
Yeah, pretty much.
You on vacay for what, 6 months?
What? Where? I've only got a week off. Well, okay. So it's another year. It's the real New Year where I am at now. It's the Chinese New Year. It is the year of the snake. It's the year of the snake. I don't know what that means, but for first-time viewers, we haven't really spoken about Chinese New Year, because when I was doing, have we? I don't know if we have, but Chinese New Year is based on the Chinese zodiac.
What's
Animals.
this year? Snake?
I've just said it, bro. Literally in front of everyone we're here to listen. I said the year of the snake.
You got an issue. You got a bad. Your patience is terrible.
With you, it's like having a 12-year-old in my class.
Your patience
Mr. Daniel,
is terrible.
what about this? And it's like, I am getting there. I am going to, if you just listen to what I'm going to tell you in the presentation, I'll answer your question before you even thought about it. Oh, okay. And then I'll finish it and be like, Mr. Daniel, what is this? And I'll be like,
no. Whoa. Sorry, I'm eating cracker.
This man's eating crackers, playing on his phone, and not fucking paying attention.
I wasn't playing on my phone. I was messaging you. Secondly, the two people that I speak to every day, basically, is Daniel and Lucy. And you two are about two of the most impatient people I've ever met in my life. Wow. And it ain't just today. We be on the game. And it's funny, because Daniel don't be listening sometimes. I say something. And I'll just be
I'm busy concentrating on something that we doing.
But then you'll get mad about something. I'll be like, bro, I already did that. I already said that. Oh, yeah. Anyways, you're the snake. You're a monkey, right?
Yes, I'm a monkey.
And I am a
You are
goat.
the one before me. Goat. So the goat and then the monkey. What's
94? So
what's before the pig? Before the pig. Pig is 95.
Dragon?
No. Dragon was last year. It was tiger. So it goes.
It's every 12 years, right?
Rat, ox. Who was third? The rat, the ox, horse. No. Yes. Fourth was the tiger. Fifth was the dragon. Sixth
Dog.
was the snake. She's a dog. Yeah, that's before the pig. So the dog and the pig came. And then the lamb, the goat, the monkey, the chicken. So the goat, the chicken. Yeah, they came after the snake.
新年快乐.
Yes.
Happy Chinese New Year, right?
新年快乐. 快乐.
快乐 is like, I hope you get rich, right?
Yeah, there was another saying that I missed out that's like blessings.
Because kwai is money. So it's like, I hope you get money.
I got a song for you that I had to play for the kids. Where is it? This is like celebration type thing. Where is the song? So I don't know if you guys can hear the song. So the kids had to sing this song.
Gong Shi Tai.
Yeah, gongshi 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 ni I think is like celebrating or celebrating you. So like celebrate you. Something along those lines. Gongshi 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 ni.
Gong Shi Fa Cai. That's what it is.
Yes. So Chinese New Year is pretty like hectic here because it does sound like World War One. Not underplaying World War One. Respect to all veterans because I've just actually been teaching World War One, and when you hear like trench warfare and bombings and stuff like that, it's crazy. But firecrackers here, huh?
Ain't they all dead?
Pretty much, probably all those veterans was happened in 1914 and 1917. So I'm guessing World War One veterans are dead because they would be over 100, 110 now. 11. But yeah, it does sound like there's a war going on here because gua 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 gua. You're like driving in a taxi, gua gua gua, and like people on the side of the street, gua gua gua. And it's like, okay, there's firecrackers everywhere.
It don't sound like that for like New Year's in South Africa.
Yeah, but it's like we have it for one day, and it's like or one evening. They have it for like the entire month because it's like it's literally like every specific day. Like last week, Wednesday, I think, was like mini Chinese New Year where you like celebrate with like sugar sticks and clean the house. And then today, everyone goes shopping. Or like I think yesterday or today, everyone goes like shopping. Like today was a work day, but like no one went to work. They all went shopping because it's like buying new things. Like you got to buy new things. And then all the people get their hair done or their nails done or they get a new pair of changed clothes and new shoes. So it's actually
Did you get your nails did?
No, I didn't. I didn't even get my hair done. Have you seen me? I look like a Wolverine right now.
You need to go to treat yourself.
Hold on. Before anyone says that, I've been told you need to go. I am growing out my hair for a medical purpose.
I was about to say that about that.
What were you going to say? What must I do about treat myself?
You look like 70s.
Yes.
No, to treat yourself because for Chinese New Year, a lot of people go places. Daniel ain't going nowhere. Daniel's staying at home and playing FIFA with me.
Yes.
So, but no.
I'm working.
You need to hit up Nina. Is Nina going anywhere?
I don't know if Nina is.
I just saw her on Nan's at some KTV or something.
Probably.
But hit up Nina, man. You should go to Gold Foil and get you a body scrub.
I've got a body scrub. I've done it. I went to the wine body scrub, and you get all naked and they scrub you off. Yeah, he took scrub every Tom, Dick, and Harry hole that you have. They got it. Yep, did that.
They don't miss an inch.
They don't miss an inch. And it was the one by Shimbei. It's like the big place there. I don't think you've been there, but it's like a whole like hot springs type thing.
Is that the one that's like the springs like outside? It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. It's in Shenyang, but it's just past Shenbei. Yeah. So
it's like
it's
in the
nice.
bonus.
Yeah.
I've been there. I like it. I just don't like that there's nothing around it really.
Yeah, we went there together. You and I went there together because when we were in the area with all the men walking around, we went there together.
Did we?
Yeah, I've been to a hot spring with you.
Really?
Yeah, I think we went there once. I don't know. Maybe in my dreams. I remember. I think I've been there 3 times. I've been there for Olivia's birthday, and I went there this January. So that was cool. I enjoy it. And it was nice to go in January because it was really cold. And then you go outside to the hot pools and the hot springs, and that was so cool because it was like flipping hot in the water. And then when you get out, you're like, oh, back inside. So It was really
But
cool.
I know I've been once. I know I've been once with Lucy, once with been twice. I don't remember who the second.
Well, let's move on.
People.
So
But yeah,
yeah, Chinese New Year, I'm cool. I've got a few things lined up for this week in terms of Dev, South
yeah.
African Dev. Yeah, yeah.
Just had a little baby, didn't he? No, it's, sorry, that was Elaine.
That's Elaine.
Sorry.
They're both South Africans. They both kind of look alike. Dev's at home, so I'll go and chill with him this week as well.
Is he still with what's her
with
name?
Lisa? Yeah, he's
Lisa.
still with Lisa. Yeah. I bought a second PlayStation remote, a pink one. It should arrive tomorrow. So I'll have.
Oh, they got PS5.
No. I've got the PS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we'll play some games. It'll go. Well, yeah, we got some Champions League this week, so we'll watch some Arsenal games. And yeah, this week is just pretty chilled. Like, I mean, I'm trying to save some money to go in April and June, July, because I need to go to like 4 places apparently. But yeah, my mom's like, we need to go to Rhodes. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's go to Rhodes. But I ain't sharing a room with you, Mom, this time. No.
I want to say, so we'll be having just a mini little update on my studio that I'm in / the office. As you know, there's no board.
Yeah.
This is going to be the last episode where there's no board.
Okay.
Because I ordered some of the little, not the hooks, but I've already had the little no-show hooks, but I ordered some of the little brackets that I could put into the backup.
Okay.
And then because of it's going to be moved a bit, so the door might be behind because the little mama gets bad headaches right here because the sun shines straight into her face when she works. So we're going to move it to this wall. But yeah, it'll be the last episode that I have it's still here. I got it. There it is. Yep, that's that. Fuck. Hold on. Shit. Wait. Did that, and there's Lucy's walking treadmill. But yeah.
But yeah, so Chinese New Year, it lasts like for, I think like 11, 12 days, I think, like officially. Like there's all different days with different things and got to eat this and drink this and do that and do this and do that all these days and clean here and do this and buy this and hung baos, what's it called? Hung baos, red packets.
Speaking of Chinese New Year, let me see if speaking of Chinese New Year, this group that I'm in, he be putting like little free red packets in this group. Let me see if I can get a little something. You feel me?
So yeah, last time Nick was here in China, we went to a little boys' trip to Shanghai.
Was that Chinese New Year?
Yeah, it was February time, 5 days. So we explored the Shanghai art streets.
Shanghai
was good. What's that place where we went and played all the games? Baseball, basketball, with all the TVs and the good wings and the beer. What's the place called?
Is that where we met up with Adam?
Yes, Adam. Yeah. What's that place called?
Shooters?
No.
I don't remember the name.
Cages. Gotcha.
Cages. There you go.
Yes. Cages.
Yeah, man. Shanghai was a time.
That was cool because like what was cool about it was like remember the bars where we went and saw like so Nick was attracting gay guys, weren't you?
Whoa.
No. They were buying you drinks because you were an exotic creature in the club.
In Shanghai?
Yeah, when we went to the one bar and I lost you. And then I found you at the hotel.
Okay, don't lead it like that though. Don't be like, yeah, Nick was buying, all these gay dudes was buying Nick drinks, and then I lost him and I found him at the hotel. It just them sentences together don't sound like a good story. Let's clarify that shit before you just don't start a story with, yeah, the gay guys buying Nick drinks. Let's not start a story like that. No offense to anyone of that culture, but that just ain't me. Don't start no shit like that.
Yeah, because we've spoken about the story and you've been upset with me because I didn't drink.
I didn't know you were interested. See, this is what I'm talking about. See, this is a kind of we are out together at a club. We partying, we dancing. Everybody's drinking. Chinese New Year, everybody in there drinking. So one would assume, because it ain't like we driving, one would assume that the people you came with, because I see him with cups, he's drinking. Obviously, he's drinking, because why wouldn't he be? So I'm drinking. So why wouldn't I be?
And
I
Nick
get
doesn't
drunk as
drink. Nick doesn't really like drink.
I don't unless there's a go, but I was fucked. But yeah, come to find out, this motherfucker is drinking water. See, that's that shit, man. That's that deceit and just treason.
No, but I did drink those buckets in the shisha
There was
bar.
that one little bar thing, and it was like little beers or some shit, man.
No, we
was
drank
just
those
chilling.
big buckets, those mixers. I drank that. I was flying high with you, and I was like, "Yo, I need to slow down."
But
water.
when we got into the club, when we was in there turning up, you left me solo to fend for myself. I'm in there drunk as shit. You knew I was drunk. You knew I was drinking. Didn't say nothing. Didn't say, see, man, it's the kind of friends that I see. It's one of those. Once again, I'm not mad at Daniel. I'm disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed in myself.
Under control. I thought, okay, cool. Nick is flying high. I need to control the situation. I'm gonna slow down to get us home. This man goes home without me. He leaves me.
I don't even remember going home.
Bro.
All I remember was we was drinking. I remember dancing. I remember at first
Nick
we was
doesn't
dancing.
dance.
I don't dance. I remember at first I was dancing, and I think it was like nobody on the dance floor.
Yeah, there was just us two.
And then people started coming out to dance with us. I remember dropping my phone a bit.
And then he walked downstairs to get a fresher breath. I think you had he had a cigarette or something. And then you were like, I'm done. And you left. You didn't come back and come and get me. And then I come back to the hotel, and I walk into the hotel, lights are on, clothes are one shoe's on the right, one shoe on the left, pants on the floor. He's lying on his stomach. God, he's lying on his stomach. He's butt ass naked, didn't he? He's flopped on the bed. Going, he didn't even make it to the covers. Lights are still on. So I go to bed and I turn off all the lights and close the curtains. And I wake him up the next morning with coffee and a croissant. He's like, huh?
Yeah,
what? Are we still out or something? And I'm like, mate, it's the morning.
Yeah, I didn't. The rest of that shit was a blur. But yeah, man, it was a good time. Just don't be like, yeah, all them gay dudes is buying Nick drinks, and he woke up at the hospital naked. That sounded like I was touched, like somebody did something. And I don't want our 10 fans to think that. Nah, I ain't got no. I like girls. Okay, I wasn't that fucking drunk. I ain't never been that fucking drunk. Just yeah. I wonder if that black guy that we was with, if he ever made it to his flight. Remember, he was pulling an all-nighter.
Yes, he was flying back to Sanya.
Yeah, he was flying like that. We was out to like 3 or 4 in the morning. He was
his
like, my
flight was
like
6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I wonder if he ever made it back.
So
yeah, that was
a good time in Shanghai. I enjoyed that.
And then we found that one little art market where that nobody was at, but it was cool though. I bought some shit. I still got the painters that I bought. Still got them downstairs. Shanghai was cool. What did you do? So outside of that one, have you been anywhere else for Chinese New Year?
Well, besides COVID.
Yeah, but we were still able to like travel in the country for the most part.
I'm trying to think. What did I do last year? Did I do nothing last year as well? When was Chinese New Year last year? What did I do?
Doing the same thing.
February 2024. I went to South Korea. That's what I did. Yes, I went to South Korea. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe going to South Korea again. But I want to go to South Korea when it's the baseball season, so I can see a baseball match in South Korea. So I'll go when the winter is over and it's a bit warmer in South Korea, because yeah, winter was nice. Yeah, I liked Korea. I'll definitely go back there. It was cool. It was nice. And yeah, that was nice. That was started off the year with a bang. Yeah, it was really good. 2024 was a good year. It was a good year. 2025 has started off like the house is on fire and my life's on fire. I don't know why, but now it's fine. I've tamed the fire. I have tamed the fire. But yeah, Chinese New Year is a week long for anyone that knows that. 12 days. Most people get the week off. But in China, they do something called work back days on weekends. My school doesn't do it, but the majority of businesses and services around the country work back days on the weekends. So you get like, you got 8 days off this week, but you're going to work 3 weekends for the next month. So you don't really actually get the holiday time that you are promised. You have to work it back somewhere, sometime. And there's a lot of cool customs. There's like a lot of have to wear red, have to sing certain songs. We've got hangbaos, which is red packets where people get money in red envelopes, which is cool. You pass on gifts and everything like that. And yeah, it's like a firework scavenging. It just continues everywhere we go. And it's snowing here now, so yay. That means the roads won't be super kept because most of the people are on holiday. But yeah, Chinese New Year. I like the whole thing that they do here. All the ladies at school get their nails done, get their hair done, and it's really cool. It's nice. It's a nice time. Yeah, festive time. We did the temple fair at our school on Friday last week, and it was cool. It was nice. And there's lion dances. There's mask shows. You do some crafts. You do some fan crafts. The kids are the boy, and you eat they made these amazing, the teachers made these amazing spring rolls with red bean paste. Now, I know a lot of people don't like red bean paste. It's an acquired taste when you come to China.
Them red bean buns be fire though.
Boy,
I
anything
fuck with them red bean buns.
I like red bean. I like red bean paste in pastry treats. But they did pastry, they did like spring roll, like hot, piping hot spring rolls with the red bean paste. Man, did I climb into those. And then obviously they eat like dumplings as the food during Chinese New Year. So a lot of people have dumplings and stuff like that. So that's been really cool. Not so sure I can say what. I think I'll leave it for another time. But we've been like when I do cultural studies, like when you do history and when you teach history and teach cultural studies, you got to kind of be careful of like what you say and what you do, because there are a lot of like opinions and religions. So my ancient civilizations cultural studies unit has all been mainly about religion movements. So we've looked at like it began with like the Hellenistic period with the Greeks, ancient Rome, the rise of Christianity, the Byzantine Empire with the Orthodox aspects. Now we've got the rise of Islam, and then we're going to move on to like African and Chinese dynasties and how they all been like all those movements. And some of my students, like when you talk about different religions and their customs and their rules and all, they're like, why? Just they're like, huh? Just their comments and teaching them. They're just like so confused by like why these people do it. Because obviously some of them don't believe in anything, or they have their religion and everything like that. But I actually learned about a religion in South Korea that's a form of Christianity. Now, I can't remember the name. It's not the P. It's not Protestant, but it's a specific type of Christianity that actually don't celebrate birthdays, which is all Christmas. Yeah, both of them, which is quite interesting.
China birthdays are different every year.
No. South Korean aspects. But yeah, did you know? Fun fact. I've actually known this for a while, but it's just come into my thought. Do you know that South Koreans count the time in the womb as a year? So when you are born, you're 1 year old. When we count it as 0.
That's what China does.
No, not China. South Korea does it. China doesn't.
China
do that.
does be doing that.
Do they?
Yeah.
No, because China they mix up their days with the moon. So they
no.
We mix up their days with the moon, but they do with the moon and the lunar New Year. That's when they That's.
I hear you, but I'm from the teachers that I used to work with, at least at First Sleep, that had babies. They counted at least. I'm not gonna say out of all the Chinese, because I don't know what all of China does.
Because
but the women that I've come across, they were like, when they had their baby, they counted those 9 months. That's part of that year, that first year. So like at 3 months old, they was like, oh, he's a year.
No, so yeah, so that's okay. Yeah, so
but that's Korea, why I had
when you're born, you won.
Yeah, that's why I had to. Like same thing in China. You were born, you were one. So that's why a lot of times when not at Richardson, but at First Leap, when a lot of times they would tell us like when we ask the kids how old they are, and they'd be like, "Oh, I'm 5." We're like, "Really? They're 4." But there was always so we had to start like, okay, these all 5-year-olds, they're really 4-year-olds, or 4-year-olds, really 3-year-olds, whatever the case is. That's how I found it. I don't know about all of China, but at least the First
Yeah.
Leap parents were doing that shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You learn something every day.
But yeah, my Chinese New Year's, the first one I was in Cambodia.
Yeah, that's when.
That was right before COVID, and the second one we didn't go anywhere. We went to my homeboy Adam. He planned like a little. We did a bunch of like activities around Shenyang. So we did this little cool hike. I don't even know where it was at. Like off in the boonies somewhere. It was like this thick fog was everywhere, but it was cool. We did like learning how to like write some characters on like
Calligraphy.
the lanterns, calligraphy. We did dumpling making, stuff like that. It was like a little arts and crafts thing, like for like a week. It was like every day for like 4 or 5 days we had something different planned.
That's cool.
And then after that we went to Guilin. I did that with like the crew. Nina came. Cold as a bitch, but Guilin was cool.
I've done Harbin. I remember Chinese New Year one year did Harbin.
I did Harbin my first Christmas in China. Harbin is see, I went in December. I'm assuming you went in January, Feb.
Yeah, it cold.
I tell people because I've seen people. Side note, I've seen people like my friends and stuff. Because every year around
This time
Christmas
people go
time,
to
you
Harbin.
see you see the videos of people talking about the ice sculptures and all this
Yeah.
stuff. And I see a lot of videos. It's always the same video. People like back home are like sharing this. Man, it looks so cool. This is a forewarning to any of my friends and family that ever want to go to Harbin during Christmas. It's cold.
Like it's not you can't describe it.
It's cold.
It's like you wear warmers in your body. Like at the hotel, you are packing your clothes, and then you got your first line of defense. Your second line is I got like these patches all over your
That
body.
shit didn't. That
Then the
shit didn't
second
matter.
it is, and you standing on
So
ice,
we
just
were.
ice.
So when we went, it was a crew of us, probably like 8 or 9 of us. So we had we rented out back when China still had Airbnb, which is banned now. We had we had like a little, I say a mansion, like a little mini mansion. It was like eight
A
or nine
penthouse.
bedrooms. Yeah, it was like 8 or 9 bedrooms. Had like a KTV room and stuff like that. Cause we did our own like Christmas dinner. We like bought a bunch of food, did our own Christmas dinner. But we did like a little mansion. But we did go to the little the Holiday World Festival thing,
Mm.
whatever it is. Harbin, like, and I've been in some cold places.
This is
When we was
cold.
there, it wasn't even windy. That was another thing. It wasn't even windy. It was snow everywhere, so obviously it snowed at some point. It didn't snow when we was there, but the snow was thick by the time we got there. But it was no wind, and it was just good old stale, freezing fucking cold, dude. It was
Everything
cold,
just froze.
like, and it just hurt. Like, don't get me wrong, it was nice to see like the little castles and stuff. Like you can walk up into these ice sculptures, you can go like ice sledding
It's
and a
beautiful.
bunch of activities. Very beautiful. The fireworks show was amazing. One of my homegirls, she was so cold she started crying, but her tears were freezing her face. So we'd have been like, "Look, you can't cry out here.
It's
No,
gonna
you can't.
get worse.
You gotta suck that shit up." And she's like, "I can't feel my hands. Nobody can."
No, you can't feel nothing. You just numb. You just numb.
Harbin was
Photos are
great.
cool. Photos are great.
Yeah.
Everything's awesome. It looks good, but it is cold.
It is
It
cool.
is
I got some
cold.
good photos, but I would say Harbin for me. Harbin is I know I haven't never been in the summer or the spring, so I don't know. But Harbin in the winter, that's a good one-time thing. That
Done. Like if
done. We
someone
did
said,
it.
"Can you take me to Harbin?" I'll be like, "Look, there's Dandong. Let's go see North Korea.
Yeah.
Dalian is the sea.
When
Come down
when you went
south."
to Harbin, did you feed the tigers?
No, we didn't.
So
No, we
we fed
didn't
the
see that.
tigers. They have
Okay,
like
that's
they have a cool Siberian tiger
yeah.
park. The park is massive. So these tigers are roaming free everywhere. And they put you like this little van that's all like gated up, and you can like feed them through. They have like a little walkway you can walk through and feed them. You can pay to have like a chicken thrown in there. So like they'll put a
That's
chicken in the gates and the chicken just walk around and the tiger just so you can do
fucking
that.
savage.
But what I learned about China, this made me think about this because of Harbin. China has, I don't know about South Africa, but in the U.S. we have like PETA, like pet animal laws,
We do
restrictions,
as well, yeah.
whatever. I don't think China has that. China don't give a fuck. Two things happened. Well, one was in Harbin. One was in a city called Benxi. Have you ever been to Benxi?
Yeah, been to a couple of times.
Fuck, I hated Benxi. I think we did Benxi wrong, but Benxi was shit.
It's not, yeah. I've been to Binshi for a wedding, and I actually went to Binshi like 2 weeks ago for a meeting. I had to go to a school there. So there's a big school, OCIS in Binshi, and they're gonna be helping me host a tournament. But it's in the Bundus. There's nothing there. There's like, you know how bad it is? You know you are out in the bush when Didi won't come and get you.
Yes. That was an
When
issue that me and Lucy had in Benxi.
you have to
Didi
hire
comes
a car.
everywhere. Yeah.
Didi is everywhere, guys. It is everywhere. But Binshi.
Dude.
And they warned me. So the school says the school that I went to go visit. And it was quite funny because obviously it's an international school. So there was like foreigners I've never seen. But they all work at Binshi and they all take a bus from Alti Jonji. I don't know if I said that right, but they take a big bus there. And I got a bus. I know the athletic director there, and we were meeting. So he took me on the school bus, and he was like, "I'll organize you a taxi back." He's got a taxi service, and I was like, "There's no nothing. You can't order anything to this school." And there was a whole bunch of foreigners, and one of the foreigners, Odette. I don't know if you know Odette.
Yeah. She worked in Benxi?
She works at OCIS, and she's like, "Who's this?" We didn't see each other on the bus. And obviously, when I got off the bus, I went with the athletic director to like the fields and everything like that because I didn't want to be there too long. I was just like, cool, we're going to talk space and then pega back to school because I had normal classes. And everyone was like, oh, are you moving to Benshi? And I was like, what? They were like, everyone says that you were here for an interview. And I was like, no, I wasn't here for an interview. Thank you very much. I was there for a meeting. And all these foreigners were like, whose spot are you taking? Who are you going to take? And then they're like, well, apparently the director had so many questions with me there. And I was like, I'm not interviewing. I'm trying to use your facilities. Thanks. But yeah, it's in, and you can't. And I was like, what happens if like someone needs to go to the hospital? Where the flip sakes are they going?
Well, so the reason I got onto this is because in Harbin, if you ever get the chance to go, next to the Siberian Tiger Park, there's a circus.
Yeah.
If you care about animals,
Don't go.
don't go to the circus. We didn't know this.
Yeah.
We didn't know. When we went, I'd only been in China for about 3-4 months. So we didn't know.
Yeah.
And every year I remind my friends that we gave money to an animal cruelty circus. I always remind them every year. I always say, people don't forget, we're all going to hell together. Just don't want you all to forget. Yeah, and I would say at the circus, it started off really good. They had like a bunch of, because there was no animals yet. There was like the guys on like the trampolines, and there was like they did the little cage of death where they in like a motorcycle with a big old cage.
Yeah. I've actually been to the Shanghai one. Fantastic show with no animal.
So, and it started really, really well. Nice arena. You can get your food. These dudes was flipping. It was like, okay. It was good. And then they brought them animals out. Now, firstly, they brought these tigers out.
It looked like they haven't had a meal in a year.
Man, the tigers had no claws, no teeth. They were big ass strong cats, is what they were. It was no claws, no teeth. I was like, yo. They had this dog out there. He looked rough. And then we knew it was bad because they had this bear come out that was walking on 2 legs. I swear on my life, you can ask anybody who went with us. I could have sworn to you it was a man in a bear suit. That's how skinny this fucking bear was. And we had to really squint as hard as we could to see that it was an actual fucking bear. And I was like, yo, this is just... And obviously the whole crowd, they was loving it. But our crew, we was like, yikes, this is not good. This is not good. And we paid money to come and see this. Ooh. And that's when after we did that, I looked it up and I was like, yeah, there's no,
Yeah.
there's no.
You know, there's Bird Island in Shenyang.
I've never been to. I heard about it though.
Yeah, I've been there. I have a bird phobia. For anyone that knows me,
Yeah, yeah.
flippin' hate birds. And for it was my first year at QSI, and we have like a week where we have no classes. We just have field trips or like a trip somewhere. And last year I went to Shanghai. But my first year at QSI, we were doing a local trips, and we were doing like field trips all over. And one day we went to the Bird Island. It is dirty. It's not well maintained. Since COVID, it's like ratchets. That's the word I'm going to use. You know, vultures. Vultures are solitary creatures.
Big.
They are huge birds. Man, I walked through to a cage. There were about 15 vultures in this cage, and it was not even the size of half a football field. It wasn't even close. It's like a closed-in cage. They had animals that were missing teeth, eyes, and like small building. Like they had like a monkey that was like had no eye, just sitting in his cage. Like look, I was just like, and you could sense the kids were like, not so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's rough how it's so strange because when you meet Chinese people, they are pet mad.
Yeah.
Like people here love their pets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, when I say majority of people love their pets, when I say love their pets, they kick them pets out, bro, with little shoes, gimmicks.
Them pets be fresh as hell.
Bro, some of these pets don't even walk. They get pushed in a stroller and they're fat as they're chubby little. What?
Yeah.
I was like, that dog needs to walk.
Yeah.
That dog, they spoil their pets more than their children sometimes. And yeah, it's just like, I know what to avoid. And I think I went to Harbin with Olivia and Jen, and they were like, nope, we're not going to see the circus. I was like, well, I didn't know there was a circus, but we knew about that, and we were no, thank you.
Going back to the Ben Shi, me and Lucy went to Ben Shi. We went to Ben. Actually, this is funny. This is me and Lucy's first ever trip together. Was to Ben Shi. It's before COVID, before Harbin. Like I'd only been in China maybe a month, if that. We went to Ben Shi together. We weren't even like, we were like dating, but we weren't like together. We went to Ben Shi together. This is when I also found out about like Airbnbs in China. Whatever they show you in the picture ain't gonna be what you're gonna get. That's we also found that out. So we got an Airbnb in Ben Shi. It was like, it's close. Let's go to Ben Shi. Because it was known for their water caves. We never made it to the water cave. But we go to Ben Shi and we find our Airbnb. And I'm like, so we get out and I'm like, we like in like some random street. And I'm like, I don't see this fucking Airbnb. This lady comes out of this shop. She's like, oh, you're the people for the Airbnb. It was like, yeah. So like, all right, follow me. Dude, this lady takes us in a shop, like in a normal
Upstairs.
like chow shu.
Yeah.
Out the back, down an alley, like alleyway, into another shop. We go up, you get some random elevator in the shop. You go up to the top floor. You get out. I'm not shitting you. You get out on the top floor. You go up some steps to the roof. So now we're on the roof of this building. She takes us across the roof as a walkway to another roof of another building. We cross that to the other roof.
Yes,
there's another elevator. It's another elevator to go to like 10 more floors, and that's where our apartment was. I was like, yo, you got to be fucking kidding me. And then the view that we had from our bedroom, first of all, the apartment, it wasn't disgusting. I wouldn't live there. I don't think I didn't take much off. Like we didn't eat we didn't use the kitchen at all. We just used the bathroom, bedroom. That was it. The view I remember was just some industry plant, and you could just see the pollution being pumped in the air. I was like, oh, this is. We was only there for like 2 nights, and I was like, thank fuck. I ought to shorten this if I could. But and then, so it was like, all right, we're gonna go on like a little walk. I feel like at that time, which I didn't know about the school that was there, I felt like I was the first black person to ever come to Ben Shi because we're walking, and I mean, as we're walking, it's like little corners everywhere. Like people are like stopping. We get to this market. And it's like an open shop market. You know, like what's the street in the Shenyang next to the tower that like it's a big market street.
Also, the Sheeta Street as well.
Yeah. I see this street. Something like that. Dude, me and Lucy walk up to this market. When I tell you every single body stop.
Silence.
Silence. You know, like in the movies where like the big bad guy walks up to like a town and that whole town gets quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it felt like that. Everybody stopped. So we walk and I'm like, the fuck? Like it's some old Twilight shit. So we walk, you know, people just like staring, whispering. I was like, I don't want to buy shit. So we leave. And this dude comes up, some random Chinese dude taps Lucy. And she's like, yeah. He looks at both of us. He was like, friends? And we was like, yeah. And he looks at me and he goes like this, black? And I said,
Yeah.
I think so. I was like, I believe so, yeah. And he was like, and just walked off. Didn't say shit. That's all he said was friends, black, left. I was like, yo. And then we couldn't find the water caves. We tried to go to the zoo. If you ever in Benshi, never go. If you ever outside of like
Don't
the
go to the
panda
zoo.
conservatory, outside of like the
Yes,
panda
in
conservatories,
Chengdu, and Chengdu, go
Chengdu,
to the pandas. Yes.
I would say Shanghai Zoo might be nice because it's a tourist place. I'd
Yeah.
imagine. I'd hope
And
Shenzhen might be nice.
Zoo, the Beijing Zoo.
Beijing
I
Zoo.
think, are there.
Those. If it ain't one of those, don't go to the zoo. We went to the zoo in Benshi thinking, oh, we gonna see some cool animals. That shit was rough. Bro, first of all, we couldn't find it. We finally found it. The whole front entrance is covered in bird shit. It's bird shit everywhere. It's pigeons and bird shit. I thought the pigeons were part of the zoo because it was just pigeons and bird shit everywhere. Dude, we go in. There's nobody even at the gate. We finally like find somebody. We paid the equivalent. We paid two kwai to get in. It's I knew it was gonna be shit. Because two kwai is like 30 cents. So I was like, this is about to be terrible. We paid 2 kwai to get in. Dog, these animals, dog, they look stressed.
I don't think our viewers want to
They
hear this.
look stressed, bro. We seen these one, I don't know what these birds are. They're like those big, tall, they're not too tall, but they kind of like walk, kind of like storks. Like walking with the skinny legs and big beaks.
Flamingos.
Dog. No, they're not flamingos. They're not flamingos. They're like some big, tall bird. I don't know. Dog, this bird was walking, bro. You know, like the bird, they got them long beaks.
Yes.
One bird had his beak was like this, and the bottom of it was just hanging. And he was just walking around with a hanging beak. I was like, yo. We saw they had this one cage, bro. It was like camels and goats, like all pushed together in one cage. I was like, what the fuck is this, bro? They had a monkey exhibit, and they just told us y'all can't go in there. They wouldn't even let us go. You could see them in the window. They did not look great. They looked like they always like this is terrible, bro. I after that Benshi trip, I told Lucy I ain't never ever going back to Benshi. Never going back to Benshi.
There's not much happening there.
It ain't, and I don't mean to slight it.
I think Bingshi is popular in the autumn because of the red leaves. There's like a forest there, and lots of people go there. But I highly suggest if you go to places like that, go with a group and hire a vehicle. Don't rely on public transport in those places because you don't know where you're going, who you're going with, and stay at hotels in those places, not necessarily odd bits and bobs.
And side note, when you stay in China, this is another thing I want to talk about as we on this topic. And I'm not going to say it's just China because I'm pretty sure it's other places as well. But in China specifically, when you stay in hotels, do your research. Do not just go off of what picture they got on their website. Read reviews. I've always been a heavy review guy, like recent reviews. Because I also leave reviews too. Read reviews because a lot of places I've come to find out the pictures you will see. Let's say this hotel's been open for 20 years. The picture on the website is from day 1, 20 years ago. It don't look like that right now.
Mm-mm.
They will catch your ass with that. And
Yeah.
it will be, because for the longest I didn't trust Lucy anymore because she got us a hotel in Guangzhou. Firstly, if you're ever in China, you get a hotel, don't get a hotel next to the airport. They're not good because the airports are not close to the city.
No, they're not.
There's no airports in the city, in any city in China. They're always on the outskirts and the boonies. So if you get a hotel, you get a hotel in the outskirts and the boonies.
Yes.
We got a hotel
To be fair, Shanghai, if you go to the Pudong airport, you can get a hotel
Okay.
there, and you're next to Disney World or Disneyland.
Yeah, okay. But Disneyland ain't even close to the city.
No, it's in the Bundus.
Yeah. The hotel would be nice. I remove Shanghai because Shanghai is a big tourist.
It's a bougie place.
Yeah. So Shanghai, remove Shanghai, and it's gonna be expensive. But outside of that, it's in the boonies. Lucy got us one in Guangzhou because we was going to Cambodia. We had like a 16-hour layover, so she was like, "Look, I'm gonna just get us a hotel next to the airport."
I remember you telling me the story, and you didn't get undressed or into the bank.
I did not, nigga. I slept in my shoes and my coat, hood up. Bro, I didn't take off nothing, bro. My suitcase didn't open. I didn't brush my teeth. I didn't put no deodorant on. What I came in that room with, I left exactly just. I ain't trust a damn thing in that room. Negative. Bro, I was like, to be fair, at that time we didn't know. So it was a learning moment. Like I blame Lucy for it, but it was a learning moment. So I don't really hold. And her think it was true because she was like, I want to get one close to the airport because that way we had to catch a flight the next day. We didn't stay at the hotel long. We went into this Guangzhou city. Guangzhou is a real nice city. But the hotel, and we went down to some weird-ass dark side street. Walked into the hotel lobby, cigarette butts all on the ground. Immediately, I was like, nope, red flag. If y'all can't sweep the lobby up, I know it's going to be trash. Man, we went into that bedroom. I didn't know it was a pay-by-hour hotel. And if you know what pay-by-hour means.
Enough said.
Yeah. And it was a circular bed with a swing in the corner. And there was a rent-a-box in the corner where you can rent, which is shocking.
Yeah.
You can rent. Yeah. You can rent fun stuff, which is amazing that you can rent it. But fuck no. Hell no. I didn't get on the cover. I slept on the bed. I'll give you that. Nigga, I was in a coat, pants, shoe. I had boots on or something. My boots, mask on. Bro. I slept just like this. I ain't trust a damn thing. Lucy was like, "Oh, just get on the blanket." The hell I will. I ain't trust a fuck. After that day, I don't think I trusted Lucy to get us a hotel for like a good year and a half. Or if she did, I was like, "Let me see it first. You pick the hotel. I'm gonna read the reviews, do the research on it." Yeah. I gotta verify this. So yeah, if you ever go to China, man, get a hotel in the city. Don't try to be. Yeah. You try to be efficient and get one close to the airport.
Don't be afraid to get a name brand one. I do find the name brand ones are good. So like there's
get a name brand one.
Holiday Inn, Hilton, Tour, Hilton's. Don't be afraid to get them.
Get the name brand ones.
Get the name brands ones because they do have, especially if you're coming to China for the first time, they do have a lot of the Western things that you can. Like if you're going to Harbin, you're not getting a Western brand hotel. You're getting a Chinese hotel, which is if it's part of your experience, it's good. But if you're coming to like Beijing, Shanghai, Shenyang, even go for your name brands. It's safe.
Name brand. Yeah.
And the staff are there, and it's got everything that you need, anyways.
Most of the time, they speak some sort of at least a little bit of English to get by.
Yeah.
And a lot of those places they cater to tourists.
Yes, it's catered so they know that. It's not catered for. Yeah.
Don't. So if you don't do
it. On that, we're going to wrap up with NFL calls. I think both Nick and I are in agreement that we want the NFL playoffs this weekend or tonight or tomorrow morning, wherever you are in the world, it's happening.
We want a Bills Commanders Super Bowl.
Yeah, we want Bills Commanders Super Bowl. Eagles can fly home. Chiefs can go to sleep or something.
I wouldn't mind the Eagles. I don't want them, but I can bite that bullet with the Eagles.
Yeah, the Chiefs, no. The
Chiefs, fuck no, dude. God bless, man.
It's getting boring now.
It's turning into the Patriots all over again.
Yeah, it's boring.
At least with the Patriots, it didn't come with all the extra bullshit. The Patriots were just... The Patriots... of course, you got Tom Brady, but Patriots' defense has always been nice. The Chiefs, man, they've just been scraping by. They haven't had the best team. And then at first I thought it was like a little people just talking shit. Every game I've watched with the Chiefs, dude, the refs, oh, every single time, dude, I think that Mahomes got them on a payroll or something, bro. If you even graze that man, roughing the passer.
Yeah.
Or roughing the passer, 15 yards. Dude, that last game when they played against who did they just play against? They just beat the Texans. The Texans? Yeah, I think it was the Texans. Huh?
Yeah. So I lost you for a bit. I had a moment of no internet.
Oh yeah, but they just played against the Texans.
Yeah.
Dude, the Texans should have won that game. 1,000%. They did choke it away in the fourth quarter, but the first 3 quarters, the Texans would do whatever they want to. The Chiefs, the refs was bailing them out every single time, bro. I can't stand them, bro. Honestly, I think if being honest, knock on wood that it doesn't happen. If the Chiefs and Eagles go to the Super Bowl again, I think it's going to be one of the most least watched Super Bowls in history, in NFL history. No one wants to see that shit again.
Yeah.
It's just fuck no, bro. Fuck no. Like I'm rooting for honestly,
Josh Allen.
I don't mind Josh Allen. I just don't like this whole narrative that he should win the MVP over Lamar. I don't believe that. Well, one, MVP goes to regular season. It's not playoffs. The regular season, Lamar Jackson got that shit wrapped up.
Yeah.
But like in that playoff game with the Bills and Ravens, Lamar has no fucking nobody to catch the goddamn.
Yeah, Mark Andrews messed up twice there.
Twice.
Big time.
A couple other guys messed up. And don't get me wrong, Lamar did fumble once and he threw a pick. But that was early on. But he bounced back real quick from that. They got him back on the road. But if you watch throughout the season, it's a lot of passes that Lamar has thrown that's hit players in the face. Like there's one game, Zay Flowers, one of the receivers, 3 times Lamar threw the ball and it hits him in the face and he drops it. If I throw you the fucking ball, mind you, we get paid millions of dollars and we practice to catch it.
Your job's to catch it.
I'm throwing it straight at your face. That's perfect aim. Put your hand up. And you dropping it, and it's just shit because they'll drop it, but the stats go negative against him for incomplete passes. So if Mark Andrews drops the ball, it makes Lamar look bad. And I hated it because I'm like, they're going to run with this narrative that Lamar can't win a playoff game. But I'm like, bro, he's only one man. If I'm throwing you the ball and you don't catch it, like, fuck, I can't make you catch it.
Yeah.
So, but it would be cool if the Bills win it because you know about the Bills curse, right? So the Bills, I think in the 80s or 90s, mid something like that. The Bills, I think, went to 3 or 4 Super Bowls back to back and lost all of them. The different teams. Yeah. So the Bills have this curse that they can make it to the Super Bowl but can't win one.
Can't win it. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah. That would suck. To go to the championship, I believe it was at least 3 times in a row, back to back to back, and not get one of them.
Yeah, I think imagine they get to the Super Bowl and they lose to the Commanders with Jaden Daniels as a rookie.
To a rookie Jaden Daniels.
Jeez. As a Bills fan, I'd be like, I'm done. I'm out. Cheers. Bye-bye. Be like, that's it.
So they play today. What time is it?
Yeah, it's my Monday morning. But yeah, so while we're checking the times, do you have a dad jokes?
Dude.
Yes, what's your dad jokes?
What do you call a line of men waiting to get haircuts? Barbecue. I just deleted all the German names off of It's Hans free. So yeah.
Did you hear that new band Plastic? What? Oh, did you hear about the new you hear about the new band called Plastic?
Are they Tupperware?
They mostly rap. Why you should never kiss on the 1st of January. Because it's only the first date. And then last but not least, 5 out of 4 people admit that they're bad with fractions. Well, it's more of an improper fraction, but we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah. Okay.
This is terrible.
That was we did a great session right there.
It's going to go down in history as some of the worst dad jokes we've done. Woo! We need to definitely come up with new ones.
Side note, I'm going to say, because he listens to us, so I'm going to shout him out in a second. He does listen.
Nick's forgotten a fan's name. One of our
No, I know his
few-
name. It's Cello.
What's up, Cello?
So Cello does listen to us. Shout out to my boy Cello. Cello has blown up on, I think, TikTok.
Yeah, was showing his apartment.
Yeah, he's blown up on TikTok. But he said he wants to come onto the podcast. Maybe we can get Cello on here. Cello, if you listening, yeah,
Coming for
man.
you.
Yeah, we got to get Cello on here. Just talking about China life, his spot, how his life is rolling. So yeah, I'm gonna message him. But Cello, we would love to have you on here. We got to
Yes.
work out, have our agent speak to your agent.
I
See
got
if we
my
can get
friend in
going.
South Korea as well that wants to
Yeah,
come
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. So we what episode is 42?
Yeah, 42. So we need a lineup, maybe like 45, 50, and 55.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
45, 50, and 55, we have guests.
Gotcha. So yeah, that's all I wanted. That's all I want. That's all I was gonna say.
All right. That is an end to episode 42. Big belly pets. And we are out. Peace.
Peace out, good people. Be breezy.
新年快乐.
Gongxi
Happy New Year.
Fatai. Go get rich.
Yes, go get rich.
And you better hope I get rich too.
I just said you
All
go
right.
get rich. That's what I meant.
I was talking to them.
I was talking to you.
Press the button. Press the button. Press the
Okay,
button.
pressing the button.